ورسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول كل بدعة ضلالة.
فالله سبحانه وتعالى يقول يا أيها الذين آمنوا ادخلوا في السلم كافة ولا تتبعوا خطوات الشيطان إنه لكم عدو مبين. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He said, "O you who believe, enter into Islam completely and do not follow the footsteps of the shaitan, because verily he is a clear enemy to you." And Atiyya rahimullahu ta'ala, he said, أول ما أوصي الله الحسد وظهر ذلك من إبليس. Atiyya rahimullahu ta'ala, he said that the first sin that was done against Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was jealousy. And this was shown apparently by Iblis. Iblis showed this jealousy, which is why Ibn Qayyim rahimullahu ta'ala, he said that al-hasid shabihun bi Iblis. He said that the jealous individual is best described as with Iblis. بل في الحقيقة هو من أتباعه. He said in reality the one that is jealous with this destructive jealousy is from the followers of Iblis. بل قال رحمه الله تعالى هو من جنده. That the one who has this destructive jealousy, that he is from the troops of shaitan. حسد أباك وتحسدون إخوانك. He was jealous with your father Adam alayhi salatu wasalam, and you show jealousy to your brother. And you show jealousy to your brother. إِعْلَمْ يَرْحَمْكُمُ اللَّهِ, that from the main reasons why jealousy occurs and the destructive jealousy occurs is حُبُّ الدُّنْيَا وَحُبُّ الرِّيَاسَةِ. قال الله سبحانه وتعالى وَمَا الْحَيَاةُ الدُّنْيَا إِلَّا مَتَاعُ الْغُرُورِ. He said subhanahu wa ta'ala that this world, this worldly life is but deception, fooling you. And this deception leads the individual to have hasad when he does not know the reality of who is from the wali of Allah. He does not know the reality of the affair of the mahsood. But the shaitan yulabbis alayh, and his love for the dunya overwhelms him. And likewise the love of riyasa, the love of having status and position. قال الفضيل بن إياض رحمه الله تعالى ما طلب أحد الرياسة إلا حسد وبغى. He said that no one seeks position, no one seeks status, except that he has this destructive jealousy, and he oppresses. And he oppresses. And Abu Naim rahimahullah ta'ala, he said, مَا هَلَكَ مَنْ هَلَكَ إِلَّا بِحُبِّ الرِّيَاسَةِ. That the ones that were destroyed in the past, they were not destroyed except because of their love of riyasa, except because of their love, position and status. Ya ibadallah, Ya ibadallah, turn to the one who gave your brother the fadl. Turn to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And from the ways to free ourselves from this affair is to have taqwa of Allah. Inna Allah ma'al muttaqeen. Inna Allah ma'al ladhina taqaw. Verily Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is with the muttaqeen, with the pious ones. Verily Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala aids and supports the pious ones. إِنَّمَا يَتَقَبَّلَ اللَّهُ مِنَ الْمُتَّقِينَ. Verily Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepts from those who have taqwa. Ittaqullah. And seek the fadl of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And from the affairs that will aid us in preventing us from being from those individuals who have this sickness of this destructive hasad is a shukr. لَإِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ. If you are grateful, I will increase you. If you have shukr of the ni'mah that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you already, Allah will increase you min fadlih. Allah will increase you. And also from the affairs that aids us in not being from those people who have the destructive sifat of hasad is a sabr. It's having patience. A sabr ala ta'atillah. Having patience as it relates to the obedience of Allah. Wa ta'ah. And having patience as it relates to staying away from the ma'siyatillah, the disobedience of Allah. And being patient as it relates to the aqdarillah, as it relates to the decree of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Am yahsaduna an-nas ala ma atahum Allahu min fadlih. Do you have this destructive jealousy with the people, with that fadl that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given them from His qadr? So the one that is patient and exemplifies this patience and is part of his persona, he will prevent himself and stop himself from being a hasid, from being a jealous one. قال الله سبحانه وتعالى إنما يوفى الصابرون أجر من غير حساب. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He said that verily those who have patience, those who are patient, their reward is unlimited. Inna Allah ma'a sabirin. Verily Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is with the sabirin. You want the virtues of Allah, you want the favors of Allah, like He has given to others. Fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ushkurullah. Be grateful to Allah. Ushkurullah bi lisanik. Be grateful to Allah with your tongue. Bi qalbik, with your heart. Min a'malik, from your actions. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect us from this. أن يوفقنا الجميع على ما يحبه ويرضاه ويغفر عنا جميعا أن يميتنا على السنة والإخلاص والصدق والله أعلم.